Today we're making this cranberry chicken salad with pecans. This is so delicious and a perfect recipe for Mother's Day. Hi, I'm Tara with Simply Made Eats and welcome to my channel. Today we're making this cranberry chicken salad with pecans. It's so delicious and it only takes 15 minutes. This is a great recipe to serve for Mother's Day. I like to serve it with croissants and lettuce and some bread, just so everybody just can kind of make their own. This one is so yummy, so let's get started. To get started, we're gonna chop up a half of a yellow onion. We wanna dice this up nice and fine. We've also got 2 stalks of celery that we wanna chop up nice and fine as well. And then we've got about a tablespoon of fresh parsley that we're gonna mince. For this recipe, we're gonna be making things really simple and we're gonna use a rotisserie chicken to save on time. If you don't like rotisserie chickens, you can use chicken breast instead and just bake it in the oven at 350 for about 30 to 35 minutes until that internal temperature is 165 degrees. Then you can just chop it up and it'll be just like rotisserie chicken. But today I'm saving time. I like rotisserie chickens too because the meat's always really nice and tender. So what we wanna do is just go ahead and pull the meat off. I like to take off the skin as well. I don't want any of that on there. And then just pull off of all the white meat. You can also use the meat from the legs and thighs and just chop this up. If you like it shredded, you can do that too. There's not a whole lot of rules in this recipe. It's just really easy. And this is gonna be a really fun recipe that uses cranberries and pecans. If you guys like a classic chicken salad, you can definitely check out my classic chicken salad recipe too. That one's just really like mayonnaise based with just some fresh dill if you want a more classic one. Once I get all this meat pulled off, I like to just go ahead and just give it like a nice little chop. One of the most important things to remember too about a rotisserie chicken is to make sure that you get all the bones out. Sometimes there's like some small little bones and you don't want to get that in the recipe. So just make sure to go through it really well, hand pick it. Next, we're gonna be toasting our pecans. You can toast these if you want to. You definitely, if you're short on time, you can just chop them up and throw them right into the mix. I like the toasted flavor just because it gives it like a little bit extra flavor and taste. For the pecans, we're gonna go ahead and just heat a stainless steel skillet up to medium-high heat. We're just gonna toast these for a few minutes. Pecans can be really expensive, so I always buy like these little bags in the baking aisle. These ones are already chopped up, so I'm just gonna pour them straight into the pan. And you wanna just cook these for a few minutes. They cook really fast. So once you kind of can smell like them toasting, go ahead and pull them right off. I would say like 2 to 3 minutes. And these will continue to cook in the pan, so make sure you go ahead and transfer them to a plate as soon as they're done. I'm just gonna transfer mine right to the cutting board. There's some big chunks in here, so I'm just gonna chop them up a little bit. I do like them pretty large in the salad, but I just wanna cut them up a little bit smaller. Just give them a nice rough chop. And then we're gonna be ready to assemble this chicken salad. It's so easy, I told you guys. Okay, so next we're gonna go ahead and add everything to our chicken salad. We've got our chicken, our celery and onion, we've got our cranberries. Next we have our pecans, a little bit of salt and pepper, and everything is linked in the description. We've got a tablespoon of fresh parsley, 1 teaspoon of lemon juice, some Dijon mustard, and mayonnaise. Then we're just gonna give this a really good stir, get all those ingredients combined. You could always add like apples into this too. I've seen people do that. Sometimes I'm funny with apples though because they turn brown so quick. I mean, there is lemon juice in it, so maybe it wouldn't be too bad. But that will be a good addition to this combination. If you feel like it needs a little bit more mayonnaise, you can definitely add like a tablespoon or 2. Everybody likes their salads different. I'm not super heavy on mayonnaise, so this is just a really good blend. And the Dijon mustard gives it a good tangy flavor too. And that's it, you guys. We're gonna put this in the fridge for about 30 minutes before we serve it. I like to grab these mini croissants for them just because if it's a party, I feel like there's always a bunch of food. That way nobody has to have like a giant croissant, or you can cut the big croissants in half. I'm also serving them with just some lettuce and red onions. It's a good little flavor combination. That's it, we're all done with this cranberry chicken salad with pecans. I hope you guys love this recipe. Make it for your mom this Mother's Day and let me know how it goes in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, give this video a like, and I'll see you next week with new recipes. Bye. It is absolutely fabulous on croissants. What isn't though?